Mi buen amigo, mientras peleas volveremos a estar contigo. La haremos de corazón. Esta la entrada que te quiere ver campeón. No me importa lo que digan los demás. Yo te sigo a todas partes. Cada vez te quiero. ¡Vamos!
Bad is bad. Yeah.
But that mentality of like, again, we don't know how Ilia is going to come back. Everybody's mental state is different. Ilia has that prime mental state where you can go in there and talk yourself into, this is the wrong statement, but it's true. Fake it till you make it.
Being reported is that he had 2 broken orbital bones and a broken nose. So both his eyes were broken and his nose was broken. And Justin.
100%. Shout out to Ilia for who he is. Because without Ilia, that moment I don't think Justin gets there in that moment.
Ilia, no te vuelvas loco cuando cruces, ¿vale? Eres mucho mejor que él.
Topuria landing a remarkable 72% of his significant strikes.
Oh, right hand, he hurt him!
Just days after his brutal battle with Ilia Topuria, a surprising update has emerged regarding his recovery. Many fans expected a long and difficult road back to competition after the damage he suffered against Justin Gaethje. Instead, reports from inside his camp suggest that the former champion is healing much faster than anyone anticipated. The news has sparked major discussion throughout the MMA community and even caught the attention of commentators and analysts. Now fans are asking the same question. Could a comeback happen sooner than expected, and is a rematch already being considered?
Ilia, no te vuelvas loco cuando cruces, ¿vale? Eres mucho mejor que él.
Topuria landing a remarkable 72% of his significant strikes.
Oh, right hand, he hurt him!
Tell the doctor he can see in the right eyes.
Time. Doctor, make your assessment, please.
Mark Goddard has now called time, giving the ringside physician a chance to make his decision.
This allows Topuria more time.
The doctor's saying no.
Where's this doctor from?
The doctor's going to call the fight.
Is this doctor from DC?
Ilia, watch it.
He just said something to his brother.
Wow, it's almost like he's trying to not finish.
They're not going to let him answer the next round.
Track the referee. They're going to stop it. Take 10.
No. We finished the fight.
That's the end of the fight, Mr. President.
And that'll do it. That's it.
Unbelievable! And new hired on his stool.
Oh, that was the greatest fight, yo.
So good, Animal. Love you.
Woo! Beyond anything that anybody's ever seen in sports. You're another one.
The fight itself had become increasingly chaotic as it entered the later rounds. By the 4th round, the damage to Topuria was impossible to ignore. Gaethje continued landing clean shots, and it became clear that Topuria's vision was being affected. As concern grew, the referee and cage-side doctor stepped in to evaluate the situation. The action paused while officials assessed the condition of the former champion. After a tense few moments, the decision was made to stop the fight. The result left fans shocked and immediately sparked debate across the MMA world.
Do what I did in the sport.
So what do you think it will take Ilia to get back to fighting again after such a loss?
Ilia's he's gonna be in a good position. He has faith. He has a strong team. And that's a lot of what it takes. He has a work ethic. I think he's honest with himself. Ilia and I, we share the same agent, and we were talking about him earlier today. And what I heard was that he's humble, that he is honest. He realized that he just didn't perform well. And I think that's the number one step of getting back into the ring in a healthy way. It's the guys that make excuses. That's when it's hard to come back and win that rematch. Guys who just say, you know what, I could have did better. I could have done more. Honesty with yourself is the key to MMA. Knowing exactly who you are, what you've done, what you haven't done. You can't lie once you get in that cage. What's real will come to the light.
Topuria's defeat did more than end an undefeated run. It created major questions about his future. Some believe the loss could have a lasting impact, while others see it as a valuable lesson that could make him even stronger. Among those supporting the latter view is John Jones, who believes great champions are defined by how they respond to setbacks. According to Jones, Topuria has all the tools needed to bounce back, provided he remains honest about what went wrong and uses the experience to improve. Meanwhile, Gaethje and his coaching team also shared interesting insights about the fight and its aftermath.
Of things where people say things to you. Ilia has that mentality. We don't know if he'll come back, but when I look at Justin's career and the amount of guys, Think about how special Eddie is. Think how special Dustin Poirier is. To be able to overcome the damage. Eddie had this knot on his face.
Yeah.
And he was able to overcome and come back and continue to win. He got stopped with low kicks with against Dustin. But Dustin couldn't walk for a while from the low kicks. And there's a
Dustin
different
showed
breed
me
of guys.
his leg. We were there that night at the weigh-ins.
Yeah.
His leg was torn. He tore his
the bruising.
Yeah,
he was
bad.
talking to Justin for a while after that, for like 6 months.
Yeah,
Going
it's
through
bad.
like
It's bad. Yeah.
But that mentality of like, again, we don't know how Ilia is going to come back. Everybody's mental state is different. Ilia has that prime mental state where you can go in there and talk yourself into, this is the wrong statement, but it's true. Fake it till you make it. You have to have that mindset as a fighter. Like, I'm going to go out there and do those types of things. But the guys who haven't overcome, the James Vicks, there is such a list of guys that you have changed their careers. And that is a tough thing to overcome. And
Coach Trevor Whitman believes the hardest battle for a fighter often begins after the fight is over. Physical injuries eventually heal, but rebuilding confidence can take much longer. He explained that every fighter reacts differently after suffering a difficult defeat. Some return stronger and more motivated than ever, while others struggle to regain the same mindset. According to Whitman, the true challenge for Topuria will not simply be recovering physically. It will be rediscovering the mentality that helped make him one of the most feared fighters in the sport.
Recuperaciones son diferentes, todos los cuerpos reaccionan diferente, pero físicamente, por lo que yo ya he visto ya del día al día, ya parece otra persona completamente. Obviamente que todavía se sienten las molestias y cosas así, pero tal parece que no estaba en ninguna pelea, de verdad. Se le ha ido toda la hinchazón de la cara, se le ha bajado todo tipo de hematoma que tenía. Obviamente tiene molestias todavía y sensibilidad alrededor del rostro de la cara, pero a la vista de un ojo se ve una persona ya muy recuperada y no ha pasado ni una semana casi, una semana y 2 días.
Es decir, eso naturalmente y de forma normal, esos huesos van a soldar. Gracias a Dios no hace falta cirugía. Esos huesos supuestamente se van a ir pegando poco a poco.
Sí. Lo que el doctor nos comunicó fue que entre 6 a 8 semanas eso debe soldar de la forma adecuada, sobre todo porque no hubo un displacement fracture, no hubo desplazamiento orbital de hueso, entonces eso va a sanar solo entre 6 y 8 semanas. 6 a 8 semanas para que eso sane y suelde, ya después de ahí a que pueda empezar a luchar, a que pueda empezar a hacer, va a tomar un tiempecito para que eso de verdad se solidifique ahí. Y yo creo que eso por lo menos estamos hablando de fácil 2 a 3 meses. ¿Quién sabe? Vamos a ver. O por lo menos empezar lo que es las conversaciones para una revancha a principios de año, ¿sí? Yo creo.